Alright, so this is part 2 of the multiple part of the project for CST100 using Pygame. So far, it's just a generic tank game, as I was saying. I decided to change my idea, keep the tank idea, but instead of a side-scroller, I'm going to make it a bird's-eye view version. So I downloaded some sprites of a tank. So here's one of them. That's just the body. And here's a turret. It's a little blurry right now. I don't know why it zoomed in all the way. I have to zoom out a little bit. That's kind of funny. And besides that, those are the two sprites I'm making. Other than that, I'm going to create some sprites, our Jeep, little Jeeps that you have to shoot. They're going to be randomly spawning using the random integer to make them move wherever they want through just completely random. And then that's about it. They're just going to be moving around. You have to shoot them with a tank. And then using if statements, I'm going to make it so if you shoot it, it's going to append to a list how much damage you did to the Jeep. And then every time you destroy a certain amount, another one will spawn by using if and else statements, which I have not created yet. So far I just have the sprite loading for the tank and for the gun, which you control with a mouse, such as in this program that we did in class. Let me load it up real quick so you can see. So it's going to be basically the same thing, except you're not a box, you're a tank. And for some reason the bullet load's there, which I have to figure out why. And why it doesn't shoot. So let's go back to the tank program. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just 2.7, I have to ask the teacher this. It's having issues with loading the sprite. Now, the problem is the sprites are already actually in the physical game, and the names are correct, so I'm kind of confused why it's not loading. Maybe it's just because it's Python 2.7. Other than that, this should work because the same program back there uses the same exact code, except instead of loading a box and circle, you're loading a sprite. So I know it works, especially the mouse movements, which was kind of complicated using vectors. Other than that, that's basically so far what I've got done. Still got the basic colors because I'm going to be using this random boxes as Jeeps until I re-import them as sprites just to see if the code actually works. And that's the random function there. This is another tank because I was thinking about making some enemy tanks. And then here's the actual main loop, so draw bullet to call it, draw rectangle, which is the enemy vehicles, and then here's some controls, which is going to be moving the body of the tank, which I have yet to do. I just wanted to be sure I could load the tank, which unfortunately it's not working. And also, right here is to shoot the actual tank cannon. Here's a screen fill of the white, which for some reason, since the tank won't load, that won't load. And that's about all I've done so far.